up to the north. I was curious if there was any, like how that figures into this process going forward, if at all.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Chair. I think that's an excellent question. And when we wrote our zoning bylaw in 2009, and you think back to 2009, we didn't have the traffic and the distribution centers on Boundary Road like we do today. A lot of development has occurred both on the city side as well as the township side, and it's changing. As we move forward in writing our new zoning bylaw, we're going to see changes in that area where we'll probably have primarily light industrial zones. To answer your question specifically about the existing dwelling located to the north, there are D-series guidelines that the province produces to look at separation distances from sensitive land uses. And residents are considered a sensitive land use. And depending on the type of use that's being operated, there's different setbacks being 20 meters, 70 meters, and 300 meters. And in this particular case, based on the type of use that the applicant is operating on the site, it does conform to those D-series guidelines because it's not a use that has, significant air emissions or things like that would trigger a large setback like the 300 meters. And in fact, it meets within the 20 meter setback when we did the review and looked at the D-series guidelines. The dwelling to the north is up for sale. I think it's a matter of time before that property will also change hands and a new use will come forward that will be very similar to what is currently surrounding that property. And I think there's a lot of benefits to having the employment district designation in that location. And the light industrial zone, if this is approved, it will give the current owner a lot more flexibility to operate his business as you planned, especially with the additional land that you're recently acquiring through the a sale and a severance process. So thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have any comments based on that question, or still none? And online, I know we probably have Zoom open. Are there any panelists or no, attendees, panelists? Okay. No further questions? Comments? All right, then I'll look for a mover and a seconder to adjourn, having seen, so moved by Councillor McDonnell, seconded by Deputy Mayor Lang. Be it resolved that we conclude this meeting at 6:44 to the call of the chair. All those in favor? Any opposed? Seeing none.